Okay, what we have here is a portion of the Don L. Smith circuit. We're using the switching spark gap that he called out. This is a 6,000 volt open face neon transformer. It's a transformer. It's the 6025 SEG-U. They're over 110 bucks. Anyhow, we're running a fluorescent light. Switching spark gap is under here, and they look something like this. You get them on Allied Electronics. That's the part number you want to get. It's the 70420082. That's 5 kilovolt. One we're running right here is the 70420084. That's 3 kilovolt. That's like 50 amps. Something like that. You're going to back order them. It's going to take a couple weeks to get them. That's the SSG 3X-1. That's the package. Again, this is the 3 kilovolt, 50 amp, 400 hertz. The other 5 kilovolt, that's supposed to be 100 hertz. So, don't know if it works any better or not. This is the drawing we're doing some tests on. Anyhow, we've been trying to build a floating ground in between with capacitors, so we'd have a floating ground there. I couldn't get the capacitors to work on the switching spark gap. I think you needed about 5 mega ohm resistor, about 10 watts to use a resistor divider, but I didn't have that in stock, and they were like 50 bucks when I looked them up. So anyhow, this is what we got going on here. We actually run this center tap is now going right to the body of the transformer itself, so it's going to earth. So we get the full wave out here, 120 cycles. Then we're running we're going to be running at about 13 megahertz there. We've already got the, in fact, it looks like this. 13.56 megahertz. We're going to try that next. He was supposed to be using something like 40,000 cycles. Not quite sure. Anyhow, this switching spark gap here, the gas discharge tube. It's called a switching spark gap here. It's been running this tube. Got a thermometer on it. If you run a normal spark plug or tungsten spark gap, they get hot, real fast. You know, this thing, I've had it run for 20 minutes and it's still running them 80 degrees. So, and that was a frequency it's showing. I've got a, yeah, let's see if that changes. We've got one end is on ground, the other one just laying on the top of the spark gap. It was showing almost 2 kilohertz a little while ago. So anyhow, it's somewhere there. You have to have a tank circuit to stabilize that. Again, this is the transformer here. The part number, yeah, it's right here. And this waveform is negative pulse, it looks like. Exactly what, it's pretty deep too. Exactly what we're told we need when we're doing cold electricity. So, there you have it.